Welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. So, I don't know why Jamaican people are surprised, right? But what I'm getting to realize is that there are a lot of people in Jamaica that are actually very surprised when things like this happen. The headline for this story says, "Cop shoot cop in a 3-death drama in Spanish Town." Now, the intricate details of this story will surprise a lot of people who maybe are of the older generation. Maybe because us as Jamaicans, we have been programmed to respect authority. We have been trained and programmed to respect authority. So we don't argue with people in positions of power. You know what I'm saying? Especially the older generation. If police say it wrong, then the officer is right. It must be wrong. If the prime minister say it's wrong, then it must be wrong. That kind of thing. If teacher or school say it wrong, then student don't argue back. Teacher knows it all, so it must be wrong. If pastor says it's wrong, then pastor is right and pastor is anointed by God and knows more. So that's the mentality that we came up under. So when stories like these break, you know what? I want you to listen to the letter that I read at the end of this video. The letter I read at the end of this video was sent to me by someone that lives in Spanish Town and knows that right now as we speak, and know the dwellings, know the ins and the outs of Wagwan in the streets. You understand what I'm saying to you? Also, is a big man, so him know a little bit more about certain things that would shed more light. Just listen to that, because I read it and I tried to be not dramatic, but I tried to read it just as it was written and sent to me, right? Anyway, the story said a policeman on suspension from duty was shot dead by a colleague of his who reportedly responded to a criminal attack by a group of men, including 3 cops in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, late on Saturday night. So, let me break this down for you so there's no confusion as we go farther in. A policeman who is on suspension from duty. So this police was already suspended from duty. He wasn't fired. He was suspended. So you are a trouble police officer. Just like us in the army, soldiers, you get in trouble, you get reprimanded. He was being reprimanded for something he did, and he was suspended from duty when he was shot by a police officer who is on duty responding to a call that, yo, there's a criminal attack happening here right now. Somebody says, SouFlo, a lot of these killings going on in Jamaica, why you think them can't solve? Because a police mass up and go do them job there. Yeah? And they have the proper training and they know the ins and outs, how to get away with these things, basically. I saw a video out of Jamaica recently where man mask up, have on fatigues, and moving tactically through the streets at night, kicking in doors and these things. And I said to myself, those are soldiers. Those guys are soldiers, or they're police officers with good tactical training, because just the way they held the weapon, the way they moved, certain things is called pieing off a corner. I won't explain it to you because I'm not trying to trade no criminal who I watch my channel if I go do these things. But I did this for 10 years, right? I'm a combat infantry veteran, which means I went into combat as an infantry soldier. I didn't work in the kitchen. I never worked in the mail room. I did combat infantry. I did infantry, right? So when you're talking about searching vehicles, Iraq and Afghanistan, when you're talking about kicking in doors, going into a building, clearing a building, going into a building full of people, extracting individuals from that building and taking them to said location or I did all that. So I understand tactical movement inside of certain environments. These guys were moving in the videos like they were those types of individuals. They were trained. Now, have we had people in Jamaica that did do time in the military overseas and then got out of the military, got in trouble here, or probably didn't even get in trouble, just decided to take their military training back to Jamaica and expound upon it for monetary reasons on the wrong side of the law? May have them kind of high skill training here. We can go to Jamaica, go work for a real big man, right? And accomplish certain things and make some good money doing it. Could very possibly well be. Anyway, reports are that just before midnight, an off-duty cop attention was drawn to a shooting incident at a social event at Chedwin Park in Innswood, St. Catherine, in which a man, Sheldon Daly, otherwise called Junior Biggs, was killed, reportedly by a group of men that included 3 cops who had been on suspension from the mobile reserve. So a 3 wayward squaddy. 3 of them been suspended. I would like to know the details of why they were suspended. But 3 of them were suspended and 3 suspended police are part together, right? And now they're out doing deeds that are dirty. So it was a party that was going on and the party gets shot up, the people said. And this individual was shot and killed at the party. Altercation happened. Man, a bad man, you know. Kill the man. The off-duty cop, listen to this. The off-duty cop who observed the shooting, he saw it happen. And he started to pursue the Nissan AD wagon motor car in which the attackers were traveling. He didn't know that it was off-duty cops at the time, or he didn't know that it was suspended police officers at the time. He just thought, them man are big and brave, come in here and shoot at the place and kill man, and he saw it. So he waited for them to get into their vehicle, and he followed the vehicle, right? The off-duty cop who observed the shooting pursued the Nissan wagon motor car in which the attackers were traveling. Then it resulted in a shootout with the men that ended at the corner of Job Lane and Brunswick Avenue in Spanish Town. I'm telling you, man, it's no coincidence. This person just wrote this stuff to me that I'm going to read for you at the end of this. And he's from Spanish Town. And how coincidental is it that this happened right out of the man know what I talk about. That's all I gotta say. At the end of the exchange of gunfire, one of the alleged escaping policemen was shot and killed. Another one was held. And the third cop, he escaped. So, this is what I want to know. I want to know why, right now, these 3 police officers' identities aren't being made public. Because they could have been involved in other things, which I'm pretty sure they were. And people need to come forward on these things. So, especially the one that got away, his identity needs to be made forward, made public. The public needs to know right now that if you see this face right here, call this number right here, so and so and so forth. Nah, no face yet. The getaway car ended up crashing into another vehicle at the intersection. An unidentified male occupant of the other crashed car was also shot and killed in the exchange of gunfire. An unidentified male occupant of the other crashed car was also shot and killed in the exchange of gunfire. So, are you saying that a civilian was shot and killed? Because, from what I understand, here's a police officer that is just observed a shooting. He witnessed 3 men, which we know now to be 3 suspended police officers. He decides to trail the vehicle at the time. thinking just a three bad man will shoot up the place and kill somebody, and I witnessed it. He tried to accost and ended up in a shootout. In the process of all that, the car chase led to the car which the 3 suspended police officers were in colliding with another car at an intersection. An unidentified individual in the other car that they collided with was also shot and killed in the exchange of gunfire. Now, was this person caught in the middle of the police officer and the suspended police them shooting at each other? I want to know that part as well. Anyway, 5 guns, 3 Glock pistols, a .45 pistol, and a Browning 9mm pistol were seized from the vehicle in which the rogue police officers were traveling. 3 men in a car and 5 guns in there. I bet 2 of them must have 2 guns upon them. 2-piece my name. Man a bad man. Why? Like some Western Wild West. A number of police service items including a logbook, a blue flashlight apparatus, along with a number of license plates were also recovered from the vehicle, which was reportedly assigned to the police force. So, let me get this straight. They are suspended police officers, but they are traveling in a vehicle that was assigned to the police force. There's so many questions I have here. The big question swirling about inside and outside the police force since the dramatic incident is how come the cops were reportedly on suspension from the force but still in possession of the car and the other police service items? Yes, that's how me want to know too. Further details are to follow as they become available. And again, shout out to the Loop News for sending this one out. I got this in my chat room from other sources, but I just chose to read it from Loop because all of who I've read it from are carrying the exact same story. Now, people, listen to this and then leave your comments in the comment section below. Poor Jamaica. Poor us. The people them that is supposed to protect us, civilians, law-abiding, tax-paying civilians, are the people who we are actually afraid of. I'm not really afraid of gunman. I can't handle myself this. And I'm sure a lot of other people who... I'm not talking about the timid. I'm talking about those of us who... You carry a license firearm. You're not afraid to bust it if you feel like your life in danger and these things. You are very vigilant. And you probably have some kind of training outside of a normal, regular civilian. You're not worried about that. You're not worried about pure bad man where just think and move and without proper training and... You know what I'm saying? You're more worried about these highly skilled, highly trained officers. Because to be honest with you, I have a level of training. That's why I tell people, yo, I have mad respect for police and soldier. The good one them. The dirty, nasty one them that's messing things up. They need to be eradicated and gotten rid of. Big up to the good police officer and the good soldier them. Now, if you're going to ask me how I would feel if I was supposed to get into, say, a shootout or altercation with a highly skilled, a person, an infantry soldier like myself, I would have fear. I would have fear because I know the level of training. Some people call it even brainwashing. Some people call it... But I know the level of training. And given my level of experience, not just training, for someone to be on that level, hell, anything can happen. Right? Now imagine regular civilians having to face this. These are the people that we hope are protecting us, and they turn against us, the people. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. Things are going to get way worse in my beautiful island Jamaica before they can get any better. There are lots of questions to be answered in this right here. Lots of questions. Remember Chucky Brown? We ain't forgot. Chucky talk up some things. What did they do? They buried him. That's why I said certain entities that are in Jamaica acting like, oh, we are here to investigate police officers that are not doing their job properly. Me not trust none of them. None of them are for the common man. Me say that. Listen to this. At the end right here, I'm going to read it right now. Leave your comment in the comment section below. It's SouFLoTV, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bless you. I'm out. Peace. Alright, so SouFlo, bless up my general. Hear me I say. So, me now start listen to your daily update them like how we listen to Muta and the Cutting Edge, you see me? And you as a person with intelligence and a lot of facts. And we would have say you're real, you feel me? You have categories of crime in Jamaica and SouFlo. Let me put you on to something, watch this. You see the high-end crimes them. The high-end crimes them are mostly done by police, you know. Or people in higher, bigger industries like a hitman job. No joke. 90% of the big shot them were dead. And the same police them dress up like bad man and go mash them up. That no one you know, you see me? Facts. Like all the schoolers were dash where a Negril the other day, as you would have said, words in the streets. And the words in the streets about him is him never share up the money that was collected the right way. You feel me? So you see say something him inner, something in a something there so. But on a wider angle, pre this, every corner in a Jamaica, every corner, me I stress the every, you know, brother, every corner in a Jamaica, you see, run by a big man. Either him a sell guns, drugs, bullets, you name it. You feel the squad of them don't know. Just like how we, the people in on the ground, know. All them killings, yeah, where you see a guan, I come from upstream, brother. Cause no little belt, we just come out and nappy. Can't run, go around everywhere around you about him a bust up no gun in any area. You see me I say? Me I say it again. All them killing ya, where you see a guana come from upstream. Cause no little belt. We just come out and happy. Can't run, go anywhere about him a bust up gun in any area. Where we live, you see? Spanish Town am a place. If a shot bust, the general have to hear about it, who bust it. And if I no fame links them bust it, the machine them have to come out. Unless I drive by or is a reprisal and you know how that I get angle already too. You know how much for your AK-47 SouFlo, a M16, a AR-15, and a poor man links them there, you know. All if it a come in from Haiti, it have to go through a big man, you see me? Look how much done them slap with the other day, just in a Westmoreland alone. We will reason little more, see? Me not gonna be too specific, but in due time, me gonna make you know who me is, alright? Bless up.